Welcome back, dear readers. Shakespeare is grand. Milton, one of my favorites, is glorious. But both authors were strangely silent on a pressing topic. Potatoes. Tell me how you like them below in the comments, and I will send the 30th person to do so a box of Idaho's finest. Hey, this is YouTube. We have to have giveaways. You may not need another pop socket, but you'll always need food. So today we are discussing Chapter 2 in my exciting new release, Burn This Book, the 10,000 Year Plan. And I'd especially like to talk about how writers use sound so you can be alert for this matter as we progress through the book. If you don't have the book yet, this video will still be this vlog will still be a helpful way to learn about how authors use sound. But you can find my book at my website, www.tharriman.com. You will love the little surprises that accompany the book and its packaging. So this is the book lover's chance to enjoy a YouTube style unboxing. All that said, let's get started. The first, maybe the most noticeable way that writers use sound is alliteration. Which consists of starting words with the same sound. So if you haven't already, bring out your books and turn to the first paragraph of Chapter 2. I'll give you a second here. Do you think they're done? Okay. All right. Okay, so turn to the first paragraph of Chapter 2, and we can see examples like hands on hips, where the first sound, an H sound, is repeated. Then you can also see soldiers only snickered, in which the first sound, the initial sound, S, is repeated. Yet another way that writers use sound is assonance. Which refers to picking up sounds in neighboring words. So I'm going to ask you to go on to the next paragraph in the book. We can see examples in couple clutched their stomachs with the sound. In couple clutched and stomachs. Okay. Going on to still the next paragraph, we can see assonance with the vowel sound oo, as in you look so stupid when you run. And we can see this in the words you look stupid. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then picking it up again with you. So you look stupid, you, in that sentence. Now, I would like for you to split into pairs for the following exercise, in which I would like for you to list one example of assonance and one example of alliteration. Here, I'll give you some time to find a partner, and while you do that, I will do sit-ups. One, two, three, Are you done yet? It's okay. Take your time. I'm just going to be sweating while you do that. No hurry, no rush. 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay. If you're not done by now, well, I am. All right. I'd like for you and your partner to either turn this into your teacher, or your teacher can pause the video while she calls on you in class, because I'm kind of hoping not to do more sit-ups. Okay. Ready? Let's move on. One mistake I see a lot of beginning writers make, because I've spent the majority of my professional life as an editor, most recently as a book doctor for the Canadian company Scribendi. One mistake I see many beginning writers make is trying to force assonance and alliteration, when for most people it's best simply to let it happen with practice, so it doesn't sound stilted or strange. I am rarely able to play with words on the first draft. I usually have to do one revision, of clearly more toward the end, where all I do is cut words and mess with sounds. But the way I started introducing sound play into my books was by simply increasing my awareness of how sound is used in books. And you are in the process of doing this right now. Another way to play with sound, see what I did there with the rhyme? Way to play is called onomatopoeia. Try to say that 5 times fast. No, really, try it. I'll try it alongside you. Onomatopoeia, 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 onomatopoeia. Woo. Onomatopoeia. The term onomatopoeia refers to words that sound like what they're referring to. So go to the next page in the novel, okay? And you will see the sentence, bullets zoomed over me toward the Jeep, which made a giant whoof. Here, the whoof sounds like something going up in smoke. Other examples that are not in this book are buzz, which sounds, of course, like the buzzing sound that bees and wasps make, and whip, okay? As in the term, my whip is, as in the sentence, my whip is a 2015 Dodge Caravan, and in which the whip, the sound sounds like my Caravan, sadly, when it's going too fast. Don't tell my mother I said that. Okay. Now, I would like for you to think up 3 examples of onomatopoeia, and I will give you some time. And while you do that, I will be a human clock and count off a minute, because as embarrassing as that will be, at least I won't have to do more sit-ups. Okay, ready? All right. You know, they didn't cover this as part of my English major. I got to do more. That was too fast. All right. And we're done. There is another, um, oh, I'll try to remove that in post production. Uh, so, teachers, go over the onomatopoeia that your students produced. By the way, zoomed in the sentence, bullets zoomed over me, is onomatopoeic, which you see in the book. And so, students, I'm sorry, teacher, if you're okay with it, if any student or students recognize that, feel free to give them an extra credit point. Okay? And I'm going to give you a chance to pause this so you can either turn in words or you can go over them in a whole class format. There's one more rarer type of sound device that I use in my work, which is consonance. And as the name implies, consonance is the repetition of consonants at the end of words. If you pick up the book, there's an example from this chapter: colors of sunflowers, red roses, and violets, in which I'm repeating the S sound at the end of words. Colors, sunflowers, roses, and violets. There are other ways to play with sound, but these are the main ones that I personally use. And again, let me reiterate that you shouldn't beat yourself up or try to force this sound play into your work. We will come back to the importance of revision several times throughout our discussion of the novel, but this is one of the reasons why revision is so super important. Because my first draft, I'm just trying to get ideas down on paper. Okay, I'm not concerned with how they sound. Generally, if something pops up, great. If not, I figure no big deal. No pressure. No pressure on the first draft, because I know that once I've finalized my plot and I've got my characterization set, that I can come back and cut as much as I can and insert any kind of sound effects. So and increasingly, I am viewing my books as more of performance art. So this is something that I am continually experimenting with, trying to think about in new ways, and so on. Now, I'd like to call your attention to other videos on my YouTube channel. I have been recording a playlist called Stories My Kids Are Tired of Hearing. These are stories I've chosen because they provide insight into how my writer's mind works. And please smash the like button, subscribe, and ring the little bell so my parents don't think I'm crazy for wanting to be a writer. And thank you.